We will later on, not here.
Not the assembly.
The assembly tonight with the state, with
Yes,
the,
that's fine. I'm just talking about right now.
right now, no. You just be leading the pledge. I'll introduce you. You clap and start doing it.
Okay.
That way I'll call everybody attention.
Thank you so much.
Where are they?
Yeah, Tim wants to do a picture immediately after these. Tim wants to do a picture.
Where are these guys? Let's take your seats, gentlemen. Let's hurry up the people that are outside there. Get them in. Thank you. We've got a tight schedule. We've got a state at a time. Gentlemen, we got a day and a wake up. I've seen a lot of good things this week, but there's also been a couple of hiccups. You've gotten this far. Let's keep going ahead full speed to do a good job and become the best Boy State yet, class of 2026. Again, take your seat, gentlemen. We're running late. Presentation of the colors by the County of Cocotec. Color Guard, advance the colors of this great nation. Head salute. Post colors. Two. This morning's scripture reading, County of Wong, City of Casey, number 0452, Patrick Braley. Patrick.
Good morning, gentlemen. Today we're reading out of the book of John. He that cometh from above is above all. He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from the heavens is above all. And that he hath seen and heard that he testifieth, and no man receiveth his testimony. He that hath received his testimony hath set his seal that God is true. For he whom God hath sent speaketh the words of God. For God giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. The Father loveth the Son, and hath given all things into his hand. Amen.
Pledge of Allegiance this morning by the County of Stember, City of Peters. Citizen 338, Nathan Bergazio.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, tomorrow is graduation day. We're practicing, and we're going to raise the roof. I want to hear above the rafters today, Maestro, National Anthem. It's that time for our alma mater. I can never say that word. Alma mater. Maestro, let's hear you guys. You did not get high enough on that one. Maestro, get it up. Raise it up. All right. I want to hear the sound bounce back off the roof. One more time. I want to hear you tomorrow louder than that. We want to vibrate the walls of Morrisville and scare the daylights out of their parents. Since we got a late start today, we have to keep moving along. Brian is the father of a U.S. Marine Corps veteran and the Oneida County Sheriff's Deputy, Kurt Wyman. Deputy Wyman was shot and killed in the line of duty on June 7th, 2011, when responding to the scene of a domestic disturbance and a standoff in the small Oneida County community hamlet of Knoxboro. I want you to listen close. The words you're going to hear are going to hit your heart. Let's give a big round of applause for Brian Wyman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's my privilege to be here this morning. I've been following on Facebook this year's Boys State, and I read something very interesting yesterday. There were 15 of you that passed the bar yesterday. 15. Who are you? Stand up. Be proud of passing the bar. There you go. See me after. I got a few tickets to take care of. I'm here to share a message with you today. It is a message that my family has lived through, and my plan, my goal is to impart to you some words of wisdom that are going to help you in your life. Human existence has always been about making choices. Today I'm going to be talking about choices, the consequences of those choices. They can actually be good and bad, and how that builds character in you. You made some good choices. You chose between your junior and senior year, instead of just taking it easy before your senior year, you chose to take a week out. It seems to be the hottest part of the summer, to come here to Boys State. That's a good decision. That's a good choice. And hopefully the consequences are going to be good. It's going to build character in you. It's going to build something that is lasting. When we make choices, what do we think about when we're making our choices? Sometimes we make choices out of bad decisions, bad thought process. Sometimes the consequences hurt. Sometimes those choices hurt others. The experience that my family has been through is the hurt from the choices of another person that's been inflicted upon our family and upon the law enforcement. If nothing else today, I want you to remember the choices you make are going to impact your life. Dealing with those consequences is going to develop character, whether it's good or bad. We have a saying in our family, when someone's heading out, we kind of jokingly tell them, make good choices. You know, we say it jokingly at times, but that is good advice. I want to share just a little bit about our family and how it was affected by choices. Choices of someone else that we didn't even know. Our son was a Oneida County Sheriff Deputy in Oneida County. Had been there for about 4 years, and he was first responder to a domestic incident. He was the first one on scene. He caught the guy coming out of the garage with a loaded shotgun. His girlfriend ran away from him, crossed the road, and my son kept him from going after his girlfriend. That turned into a 6-hour standoff where that person could have made choices to put down that gun, and it would have ended. He did not. It turned into a shootout. My son was struck above his vest and died. That was June 7th, 2011, over 15 years ago. Choices do not, or the consequences of choices do not necessarily go away with time. We deal with this year after year. I want to share a little bit too about our son, Kurt. He was not a perfect boy. He made choices. In fact, he made a choice between his junior year and senior year. No, he did not come to Boys State. He was an avid soccer player. He was a goalie. He was recognized in his league as one of the best. He was making a choice to ridicule one of the younger players on his team, nonetheless. And my wife saw it, pulled him aside, told him how it was wrong and what he needed to do to correct it. He needed to go and apologize to that person. Later that day, my wife asked him if he apologized. And he said yes. There is one thing that you should not do is lie to your mother, because she already knew because she went to the other individual and asked. So my son decided between his junior and senior year to lie to his mother about just a very simple thing. We had to deal with it. We made a very hard choice as parents. We could have pushed it aside. We could have made it easy on him. We told him that he was not going to play in the next soccer game. And that was a playoff game. So his backup goalie would have to come in and take his place. Not only did we not allow him to play, we made him stand before his classmates and tell them exactly why he was not going to be allowed to play. Humbling experience for him. He had to stand before his teammates and say, I cannot play because I lied to my mother. That was a character building event for our son. And again, he's not perfect. He grew from that. He later on, through those years, none of you out there of juniors were not even alive when 9/11, the event of 9/11 happened. My son was. He was a junior, or in junior high. He made a point at that point that he wanted to be in the military. In fact, he started dragging me to recruiter's office. I had to go because he was too young. They couldn't talk to him without me being present. He went to a number of them, all the branches, even though he knew which one he wanted to join. He became a United States Marine, the few, the proud. He graduated at high school on a Friday, had a graduation party on Saturday, left Sunday for boot camp, did a tour in Iraq, got married before that tour to Iraq to his high school sweetheart. In fact, that happened over in 29 Palms before he was deployed. You don't get to choose your consequences. Our son did not have a choice when we told him what he was going to do. You don't make them in a bubble. I want to share with you now a little about the person that killed our son, because he made choices. He made choices even before the incident. He had a history, we found out, of anger, physical abuse to his girlfriend. They had a fight that night. She ran across the street. He went after her, fully loaded shotgun with shells in his pocket. He was intent on something. Our son stopped him, probably saved his girlfriend's life. He could have easily put that down that night, and it would have ended. I would have still had my son. His wife would have had her husband. His children would have had a dad. But he didn't. His actions that night started a very long journey for our family. We're here 15 years out, and it's still a journey. Our son is dead. Our grandkids do not have a dad. His wife does not have a husband. His daughter was born the day that he died. her birthday is always kind of marred with the fact that her dad died the very same day that she was born. Those actions caused us to have to plan a funeral and celebrate the birth of a grandchild all in the same day. We had to try and find reasons to go on. It's a traumatic loss to lose a child. Trying to find reasons to continue with work, continue to have relationships with other people. We had to plan and schedule his internment at Arlington. We had to sit through a 2-week trial and sit behind the man that killed our son for 2 weeks. Actions have consequences. His consequence was that he was found guilty of killing our son. He is doing his time currently in Attica. He is serving a life sentence plus 81 years, 15 days. He was in his 40s. He's going to spend a long time paying for his consequences. Not just our family is dealing with this. His what we call blue family, his other officers that he worked with, had to go through that same trauma. Some quit. Some went to other occupations. Some are still there and deal with the trauma of seeing one of their own die. During that 2-week trial, we got to meet his girlfriend and the guilt that she had about this whole thing because her boyfriend made choices. It affected her. Our choices, again, are not in a bubble. They affect people. All of this could have been avoided. I want to chat a little bit about you. You are at the beginning of adulthood. You are making choices. You're going to be a senior next year. You're going to make choices about college, about work, about actions you're going to do. What I see here is a good example of a teen takeover. Some of the lawlessness out there that is put out there as a fun time are poor choices. Unfortunately, some in our government do not like to put out consequences. That is sad. You are going to make choices that you're not going to be proud of. There's going to be consequences with those. Learn from it. Build your character around it. There is coming back from bad choices. Parents that protect you or other kids at all costs and keeping them from seeing the consequences of those bad choices are hindering developing character. Blaming failures on other people because of your poor choices. That is happening a lot today. It's a sign of immaturity, not a sign of someone on the road to being a respectable adult. Crying and complaining about the consequences you are facing because of your choices is not building character. Man up, learn from your mistakes. How are you going to be remembered? Our son was only 7 years older than what you are right now when he died. What's going to be your legacy? What are you going to be remembered for? Our son had a strong legacy. He had good character. He had a loving family. He was a family man, loved his kids, loved working in law enforcement, loved serving our country, loved serving our county at the Oneida County Sheriff's Department. He loved his God. As you go home, as you go through the rest of your summer and get into your senior year, what are those choices going to be? Think through decisions. In most cases, fun times that you do on a spur of the moment turns into, a lot of times, bad things. Leave here this week with a dedication, striving for a good legacy, good character. Thank you.
Brian, if you would, please. The American Legion Boys State of New York, in grateful appreciation for your participation in the American Legion New York Boys State program, presents to Brian Wyman, New York State Boys State 2026. I thank you again, sir. Don't go away. And our tradition of presenting the T-shirt. Thank you again. You know what I'm going to ask you? Thank you again, sir. At this time, please give your attention to Hunter Earl, citizen number 0192, County of Cocotec, City of Kersing, for an inspirational speech. Hunter?
Hello, Boys Staters. My name is Hunter Earl. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. I'm up here to speak to you about an important lesson I've learned while here. I want to make this speech because this program has been not only an extremely fun and educating experience, but also a major step in my self-improvement journey. I intend for everybody to leave here tomorrow with a better understanding of how strong each and every one of you really are, and a better understanding of life in general, or appreciation of life in general. I want to begin with my background. Up until last summer, I was a highly competitive and committed runner. I ran cross-country, indoor track, and outdoor track. I mostly ran long distance, but I also ran mid-distance and hurdles. I had a 5:30 mile and an 18:35K. And I went to state championships for all three sports last year. I was successful in what I did. But as time went on, teammates who I thought were my friends started pushing me away. This caused my mental health to deteriorate, and I got into some friend groups. It was with these friends that I made the choice to get addicted to nicotine, marijuana, opioids, and Adderall. I became an addict. I got kicked off my team and basically gave up on running. I started stealing drugs, and when my prescription for Adderall got taken away, I started stealing my mother's pills. Frankly, I was not a good person. However, as of today, I'm off Adderall and opioids entirely, and I'm 5 days sober of weed and nicotine. I've watched my parents' marriage end because my dad can't go 1 minute without a blunt, cigarette, beer, or some gas station crack. That's why when I left for this program, I decided to throw out all of my weed and nicotine, and I will not be purchasing any more when I get back. Now, some of you may have seen me hit what appears to be a vape. That device is called a Fume, and it's a no nicotine, no vapor inhaler. It's been my crutch during the past few days, and I recommend anybody else who is trying to quit gets one. I've gone the past 5 days sober, which is the longest I've been sober by about 5 days. This has given me a major lesson of discipline. The last guy talked about choices. I chose to do drugs and fall down from glory, but now I'm making the choice to get back up. When you fall down, you have to get back up eventually. I've relearned how to enjoy things without drugs, and I've proved to myself just how strong I really am. I've gained a completely different outlook on life, and I've developed a deeper understanding of and gratitude for the simple things in life, the natural highs. Another important lesson I've learned is the meaning of addiction, the meaning of sobriety, and how to tell the difference between the two. Addiction means easy happiness. Addiction means not working for the reward. Addiction means putting in zero effort unless you count rolling one up as effort. Addiction means effortless bliss. Sounds fun, right? Well, addiction also means hurting your peers. Addiction means losing everything you care about. Addiction means destroying your brain and body. Addiction means being unable to genuinely enjoy anything other than drugs. But sobriety means learning to enjoy simple pleasures. Sobriety means putting in the effort to get the reward. Sobriety means working towards a better you. Sobriety means being passionate about your work. Sobriety means being bored most of the time. Sobriety means tasks are difficult but rewarding. And most importantly, sobriety means never looking back, only forward. Using drugs destroyed my sense of reward. Nothing was fun, and everyday life was extremely hard without some sort of substance. I lost interest in running, I couldn't enjoy video games anymore, and I started hating school. But during the last 5 days, I've had more fun than if I was cross-faded on 15 different substances. I've developed such a deeper appreciation for the natural highs in life. Deciding to come to this program sober and follow it to completion sober has made me realize how much we really take for granted. I realize now that enjoyment and genuine happiness don't come easily. I realize now that I, as well as many of you, have been taking the good things in life for granted. I have a whole new appreciation for good food, or catchy songs, or a captivating novel, or a game night with friends and family. These are all things that we take for granted in today's society. I want each and every one of you to go home tomorrow and count your blessings. Count up all the times you've played a board game with your parents. Count up every single time that your parents have put good food on the table. Tally up every good thing you have, because those little things are the most important things in all of our lives, whether you believe it or not. I know many of you may have never, ever touched drugs. However, I still want all of you to have the same understanding of life that I have. Life is a blessing, so enjoy and appreciate everything. Live a life you can enjoy naturally. When you fall down, get back up and keep going towards a better situation. Learn to make anything fun. Be productive, because getting tasks done should be what makes you feel good. That should be your drug. Go to school. Get the career you want. Make good friends. Be the person you want to be. Make life what you want it to be. Addiction means you need something to function, so get addicted to being productive. Get addicted to helping others. Get addicted to making people laugh. The only high you need in life is natural. so get high on life. My final statement to you is this: life is short, too short. Too short to sit around all day, too short to work a job you hate, too short to say it's too hard or I can't do it, because the reality is you can. If I can come back from addiction, you guys can come back from anything. Every one of you is so much stronger than you think you are, and I want you all to go on and live the life you want to, do the things you want to, and be happy the way you want to.
You want to stay on the stage with them? Do it again.
Back to back. Older and younger. This is why I keep coming back to this program. I look out, I see our future. I think we're in good hands as long as you guys keep going forward. Maestro, you can stand in your seats in your area to relax a little bit, loosen up. Let's have a little music interlude.
We're working on it right now.
At this time, we're going to call upon Joe Geiser for our sports update.
Good morning, gentlemen. Sports are going good. We got the final basketball championship play at 2 o'clock. The winner of that game is going to play the Marines at 2:30. Cross country is on for tomorrow. We don't know about the time. We might change the time. Pickleball, we've got 5 teams, well actually 10 teams. We've got 5 games, Anybody else can come down and play pickleball they want. You got the cornhole back here if you want to play inside. And we got the basketball courts, the volleyball sand pits, and the horseshoes over there. But stay cool, keep that water bottle with you, keep it filled, drink a lot of water, and have a great day. And this is your week, people. We're here to help you, but this is your week. Thank you for coming.
At this time, please give your attention to Dave Fox for an announcement.
Good morning, gentlemen. When we are done this morning, and after the band is done playing, I need the following members from the following schools to meet over by the yellow arches so we can take one big group picture. The following schools are Waterville, Secoy, Mount Markham, Brookfield, Sherburne, Hamilton, Clinton, Madison, and Morrisville-Eaton. So if you are from one of those schools, when we are done, please meet over here so we can get one picture for the Waterville Times newspaper. Thank you.
Please give your attention to Dean Irk and Brian Bogan.
Okay, so yesterday we got started with the legislation. So today, immediately after the assembly, the people in the assembly stay here. The senators walk up to the little theater. We'll start passing some bills. At the end of the session, we'll stop at lunch. We'll send the ones we've passed down here. They'll take the ones they've passed here and send them up to us. Then 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we will start debating the ones they've sent to us and they've sent to us back and forth. And then finally, so you got, after this assembly we meet, 1 to 4 we meet, and then we come back this evening from 6:15 to 7:45. So 3 different times we'll be meeting today. Thank you.
Oh, okay, so I was asked by the Economic Development Committee for some bills, or some bill sheets. So you guys have the opportunity to talk to your senators and assemblymen about things you like to see done too in your cities. So talk to them. If you need any help, just ask. That's it.
This afternoon at 1 o'clock, we've got a couple things going on at the same time. All elected and appointed judges, Boys State lawyers, city attorneys, court clerks, justices are reminded of their assembly at 1 a.m. in the area outside of the Little Theater in the Stuac. The assembly for all sheriffs, troopers, city police, deputies, will be at the headquarters in room 125. It's the larger room in headquarters. Headquarters is in the Charlton building. It's opposite where the sick call is.
You said 1 a.m., 1 p.m.
I'm sorry, 1 p.m. I think I'm still sleeping, I don't know. Assembly for all mayors. We have 20 cities, so we have 20 mayors. We have the mayor of Morrisville will be coming in. He'll be speaking about the mayor's duties. I expect to see 20 guys in that room, and that room will be 104. Following the state police demonstration this evening, we will go over to the hall right here to continue with the ROTC speaker, Marine Captain Almo. Regarding tomorrow's race, we're working on a possible change because of the weather. Pay attention to the messages relayed by your counselors and Marines. All county executives, please stand to be recognized and remain after the assembly for picture. All county executives, please stand up. You got 10 counties, there should be 10 guys. These are the folks that you voted for, and they're going to be working for you. At this time, music video. Folks, you may not know, just prior to the program, we had the gentleman that we've been working with for many years. He was a student and went on to work at the college. Very good man, and he got a chance at a better job, and he left. So we have been trying to, you notice a couple of glitches with the AV. This is what's going on. We'll try to work it through, though. As you know, the service people adapt and overcome. And I think that also goes for you guys. Still no volume. There we go.
Stopped turning that September day. You in the yard with your wife and children working on some stage in LA. Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor? Did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walk from the rubble? Sob for the ones left below? Did you burst out with pride for the red, white, and blue? The heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer? Look at yourself and what really matters. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us. The greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, driving down some cold interstate. Did you feel guilty? Cause you're a survivor. In a crowded room, did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you loved her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes, hope it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep? Did you notice the sunset the first time in ages? Speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow? Go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie watching Eternal Isle of Lucy reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some stranger, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us. The greatest is love. The greatest is love. The greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning? On that September day.
This time we're going to retire the colors. County of Cocatec, Color Guard, retrieve the colors of this great nation. And salute. Two. Dismissed, gentlemen.
If all the college instructors can come up to the podium, please. All Legion College instructors to the podium.